Japanese as a patchwork language. Why linguists consider it one of the least unified major language systems. Japanese is often described as soft-sounding or beautifully written. But when evaluated from a linguistic perspective, consistency of structure, economy of sound, grammatical coherence, and the internal logic of its writing system, it stands out as one of the most historically patched together and structurally uneven major languages. This video breaks down 5 structural issues that make Japanese unusually fragmented compared to other world languages. 1. An extremely limited sound system. Simple, but not efficient. Japanese has one of the poorest sound inventories among major languages. Only 5 vowels. Most languages have 7 to 12. Very few consonants. Almost no consonant clusters. Most syllables must end in a vowel. No tone or pitch system that can meaningfully expand vocabulary. The result? A massive number of homophones. Frequent ambiguity. Japanese relies heavily on kanji or context. Foreign words must be padded, with vowels to fit the system. Examples. コンピューター、コンピューター。ストライク、ストライキ。This forced vowel insertion makes many loanwords feel stretched or distorted. Linguistic verdict. A simple phonology is not an advantage. It limits expressive capacity and creates structural inefficiency. 2. Overloaded verb endings. Information piled at the tail. Japanese is an agglutinative language, which isn't a problem by itself. The issue is how much it agglutinates. A single verb can end up like this. 言わされられなくなってしまいました。Each layer adds, made to, forced to, unable to, ended up, and more. This leads to extremely long verb tails. Key information revealed only at the end. Slow processing for listeners. Honorific layers making the problem even worse. Compared with other agglutinative languages like Turkish or Finnish, Japanese backloading is unusually heavy and often redundant. Conclusion. Transparent, but inefficient. Too much grammar squeezed into the same narrow space. 3. A 3-script writing system. Historical collision, not design. Japanese writing is a product of history, not planning. It merges. Script origin function issue. Kanji Chinese, semantic chaotic readings. Hiragana native cursive phonetic overlaps with katakana. Katakana clerical shorthand phonetic used for loans, but inconsistently. The coexistence of all 3 creates a visually chaotic system. Enormous learning burden for children. Unpredictability, no rule for which script a word will use. Loanwords distorted through katakana adaptation. Kanji readings that defy logic. Example, the character sum can be read as せい、しょう、田舎風呂切る、う中風呂まれる、生. From a design perspective, this is a patchwork, not a cohesive writing system. 4. Kanji pronunciations, a reading system with almost no internal logic. Japanese kanji have 3 major classes of readings. Onyomi, Sino-Japanese. Kuinyomi, Native Japanese. Special readings, historical leftovers. Consequences. A single character may have 6 or more readings. Very few rules. Most must be memorized. High cognitive load, even for native speakers. A reading system where exceptions outnumber patterns. Take Xing as an example. 工業田舎黒く、湯中黒く、お粉中黒 and others in compounds. Linguistic verdict. One of the most irregular reading systems among major languages. 5. An overbuilt honorific system. High social resolution, low efficiency. Honorifics reflect social norms, not linguistic necessity. Japanese politeness layers, however, introduce structural inefficiencies. 丁寧語 polite. 尊敬語 respectful. 謙譲語愛 humble. 謙譲語に extra humble. A simple message like, I'll check can become 確認します。確認いたします。確認させていただきます。ご確認のほどよろしくお願い申し上げます。Many of these forms add length, not information. From a linguistic economy viewpoint, this is a highly resource-inefficient system. 6. The overall assessment. One of the most assembled major languages. Across all dimensions, Japanese exhibits unusually strong signs of historical layering. Oversimplified phonology, too many homophones. Back-loaded grammar long, inefficient verb chains. 3 script writing system, no unified design. Highly irregular kanji readings inconsistent to the core. Honorific overcomplexity, more form than substance. Loanword adaptation, issues, distorted phonology. These are measurable structural issues, not subjective criticisms. The simplest summary is this. Japanese was never designed, it accumulated. It is a language built from layers of unrelated historical fragments, which is why it often feels like a patchwork rather than a single integrated system.